One person with coronavirus in King County, Washington State, has died.
Now, in his news conference, the Prime Minister set out plans for some businesses to reopen in England. Outdoor markets and car showrooms would be able to open from beginning of June, if it's safe to do so, followed by all other shops later in the month.
Screening travelers from the city of Wuhan, one of the busiest transportation hubs in central China, and where the outbreak began.
A short time ago, the World Health Organization declared the outbreak an international public health emergency.
I need to go to work. There's a mad pandemic going on with no concrete end in sight, but I gotta go to work. I'm not saying I'm some sort of frontliner, but I'm here to serve and help the people that need it. And if I can do something to help people feel less hungry, or help at least one person feel better, I'm gonna go to work anyway. I literally almost forgot the camera. Just double checking I didn't leave anything on my bike. Gucci.
See, the thing is, some people actually follow. I don't feel as scared as I thought I would be. But I mean, no matter how many people follow the rules, as long as there are people who won't be following, we're gonna have a problem on our hands here. I mean, there's quite some enforcement here. There's a lot of policemen patrolling around, but when some people just get through, you know how dangerous it can be. Pretty bad.
Working during the quarantine is also quite scary. I mean, it gives you this constant sense of anxiety because you don't know if somebody with the virus has already gone into your restaurant. I mean, there's no way we can really see what's going on. You know, these days you can't be too safe about the way you're acting. And to be honest, these are risks we don't really want to take, but somebody has to take these risks. See, a while ago I was talking about frontliners, and you have nurses, doctors, scientists, researchers who are constantly doing their work every day so that they can be one step closer to solving this whole global pandemic going on, right? Policemen, those kind of people, firemen, those who are there, first liners as well. But then you also have the people in the grocery stores, people who try their best to make food for those that don't have food. Basically, the people who go out of their way and take the risks for the people who can't take those risks. So I want to say, in a certain way, I feel like I'm doing my part. And sometimes there's just this itch to change the world, but you just can't because you're indoor. But I want to let you know that by staying indoors, little do you know that you are doing your part in changing the world.
Mijn naam is Suleiman.
En wat doe je hier bij Burger King?
Ik werk hier als shiftleader in Burger King sinds september.
Hoe lang heb je niet gewerkt door de coronacrisis?
Ja, sinds het begin eigenlijk, het officiële start van de corona, tot ongeveer begin mei, tweede week van mei.
Was er veel angst over wat gaat gebeuren?
Ikzelf?
Ja?
Ikzelf had geen angst, het was gewoon, ik vond dat de mensen al te overdreven. Maar nadien zag ik dat stijf verstegen in het aantal doden en het aantal besmettingen. Maar ik persoonlijk zelf, ik had helemaal geen angst. Ik liet het gewoon aan de lot over.
En volg je de maatregelen?
Ja, maatregelen is een van de belangrijkste punten dat je moet navolgen. 1,5 meter afstand houden, draag van een masker. Niet op bezoek gaan. In het begin was het wat moeilijk. Strengere maatregelen zoals niet naar buiten gaan voor onnodige dingen. Boodschappen mocht wel. Of even een kleine wandeling. Maar de maatregelen worden gevolgd.
En Nu zien we steeds meer en meer mensen buiten gaan. Wat denk je daarvan? Is dat goed? Denk je dat de nummers, de cijfers naar beneden?
Ja, qua cijfers zien we wel een grote daling. De Veiligheidsraad heeft ons toestemming gegeven om naar buiten te mogen. Dus ik denk dat iedereen echt de Veiligheidsraad volgt. Als ze zeggen blijf binnen, dan dat we binnen blijven. Ga naar buiten, dan mogen we naar buiten gaan. Maar samenscholing mag natuurlijk niet en je moet nog steeds de 1,5 meter afstand houden. En ik vind het een sterke punt om dat na te volgen.
So recently I released a story asking about if you guys had any questions, and I chose some questions out the list. There are only very few guests that you choose from. I guess I'll answer them all. Well, the first question is, do the people who come here take the rules seriously? Do they follow the rules? Well, I want to say that 90% of the time there, people follow, you know. People keep their distance, they try their best, even if it's quite difficult, because there's, of course, to a certain extent, there is confinement, and there's nothing more you can do, really. But there are people who really go out of their way, even if it's for their own inconvenience, to make sure everybody's safe in the whole process. Another good question there was what's the best realization I had? Well, to be honest, I guess it's that no matter how many things you do right, you can't get overconfident with yourself. You gotta keep making the right step, careful step after the other. You can't be careless about one move you make, because no matter how safe you are 90% of the time, but 10% of the time that you make a mistake, it can go really badly, not only for you, but for everybody else. And the only way we can really solve this is not by one brilliant individual, but by a collaborative effort if we all work together. And last question, the biggest I've had to face during this whole COVID-19 safety measures, I guess, is that if there's something I need, it's a little bit difficult to get them. Second, it's that it's not one small inconvenience, but it's every single inconvenience that you gotta do to get out of your way, make sure everybody's safe, that exhausts me more. It's not necessarily that one time I had to move to the side because somebody was getting fries, but it's doing that and other things, making sure I'm complying with other measures and doing all of those at the same time, that really takes a toll on me. But basically, yeah, there is that small percentage of people that don't follow the rules, that aren't scared of Corona. But what can we really do about it? We try our best to tell them what's best, not only for us or for them, but for everyone, every single person in our community. If they really don't want to listen, if they're really gonna be close-minded to the solution, then I think it shows us. If you don't want to comply with the rules and something happens to you, I guess that's natural selection at its best. I won't keep the vlog going on for too long, but basically that's what I think about what's going on lately and going to work during this very dangerous global pandemic. I can't express enough how important it is for you to stay indoors if you really don't need to go outside. And I understand that me going outside is also a big risk, not only to my family, but to everybody else that I'm meeting in the restaurant or outside. But yeah, those are my thoughts. It's constantly giving me anxiety, but that's that. My name is Melvin Altman. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next Sunday. Same time, different place. Because I'm always on the road while following social distancing rules. Nonetheless, I'll see you guys next week. Peace. And there was how... What was the greatest... Thank you guys for watching.